follow up on my last point, I think it's only fair if I'm going to start doing these videos that I let you know why I'm here and why I'm doing this. Like I was kind of saying at the end of the last one, I'm not really doing this for my own ego. I'm not doing this to listen to myself talk. It's come to my attention that I have a unique perspective, some say, on the world. A lot of my friends and family over the years, they've always relied on me for advice. They've relied on me for critical thinking. I've always been in leadership and management positions. Like, I started babysitting when I was 9 years old. My little brothers, I helped raise them up. And, I've been a manager, I've been a bar manager, I've been, a director of a lot of different groups and subgroups. So, I guess I'm a wartime leader too. And right now times are fucking crazy and people need to hear, they need to hear the real, and they need to not be bullshitted, and maybe they need some tough love, and maybe they need to be snapped out of the daydream or the nightmare that they're in. And right now that's what's going on with humanity. A lot of things, when you hear them without even really doing any research on it, you know that it's true. You know that when they tell you that human beings only use a small fraction of their mind capacity, it might lead you to think, why do we only use a small fraction of our mental capabilities? What else can we do? I've heard on different movies, seen on movies and seen a reference, some beings can levitate, some beings have psychic abilities and intuitions, and how come we're only operating at a fraction of that? Doesn't really make any sense. You should be able to access that full capacity. So that should start to let you know about the fact that there's something up. You know what I mean? You're not an unlocked device. You have limitations on your capacity, and that alone, is going to let you know that something has been pulled over your eyes. And if you don't have full knowledge of self, like I was saying before, it's so easy to be deceived. It's so easy to be misled. It makes me think about like the cowardly lion. Like, if you don't know you're a lion, you don't get to access all that strength and all that aggression. And, so you don't get to be who you truly are. And if you as a human being don't recognize all of your talents and your potentials, then, you're going to be very frustrated. A lot of things aren't going to make any sense. And, all I'm here to do, I'm not your friend. I'm not your buddy, not your guru, not your teacher. I'm just giving back. I'm giving back a little bit of what I have. Some people, they give money, some people, they give their time. I can do a little bit of this right now in my downtime, in my off time, throw on a video and record something and give you a perspective. And all I'm trying to do is get you to be your true self. That's the purpose of these little rants, and all me talking. I just want you to be your truest version, whatever that is, because people delude themselves, they lie to themselves, we're not just talking about following your dreams or doing what you were meant to do. We're just talking about accessing that full potential of who you're supposed to be, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you want out of your life, but you have to be the full representation of who you are. And so all I'm going to be doing here is offering different perspectives, food for thought, things that might help you uncover that, because you have to do the work at the end of the day. I can't do shit for you. I can't make you any money. I can't make you more attractive. I can't do a lot of things, but I can spark that desire in yourself to make that change. And that's what I am. I'm a motivator, or I'm an inspirer, I should more say. But I can help you see things in a different way. And sometimes a different perspective is all you need to see things in a different way. When you see the full spectrum, you see things from different angles, things become clearer and clearer because you know what's going on, and you have the full picture. So that's all I'm really trying to do here. This isn't for me. This isn't for my ego. This isn't for me to sell records. This isn't for me to become a YouTuber. I could care less about all that shit. And to be quite frank, it's uncomfortable for me. It's uncomfortable for me to sit here and spew out my thoughts and the things that I know. But the first thing I want y'all to realize is that what you've been taught in school is a lie. I know you've heard that before. It's true. You know what I mean? They teach you false history. They skew the facts. They switch shit up. They put things upside down. They change the dates. They sometimes just completely fabricate shit. You know, so you can never really find out what happened before, I don't think. You know, that's a difficult task. And all the information that I'm going to be giving on this channel is from empiricism, is from learned experiences in my life, the vast majority of it. So that's why when I speak, I say, like, the stuff that I'm going to be saying, it's not up for debate. Like, you know, a lot of the things, you know, some of the ideas maybe, yeah, but a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about, these are universal principles that have been tested scientifically. I've tried them out. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. I know sometimes it's different strokes for different folks, different people. You need to use different methods, but I'm going to tell you about the things that I've done and the methods that I've used to become a more enlightened being, a more balanced person, a less angry person, a more prosperous person, just more of a well-rounded human being, less of a fucking piece of shit. So you can call my talks how not to be a fuckboy. You know what I mean? That's what I'm really trying to teach you kids and you older people and people my age, whoever, man. It's not really about the age, it's about the knowledge, it's about the experience, it's about the wisdom, it's about the understanding. And, you know, while I do have love in my heart, and, you know, I love humans, like, humanity is not human right now. It's synthetic as a motherfucker, and it's evil, and it's ruled by dark forces, and it's ruled by bad-mindedness. Yeah, see? And it's not, sorry for going patois on you for a second. I'll never do that again, I promise. But, it's right now, this is not humanity, you know that. I mean, look at the tenets of the Bible, whether you're religious or not. Listen, you have to, you know, do unto your neighbor as you would want done to you. Don't lie, cheat, steal. You know, you need to be honorable. You need to be righteous. You need to sit up straight. You need to have a backbone. You need to have a firm handshake. Yes, a handshake. No, you're not gonna die from a fucking virus, you fucking retard. Hello, it's 2020. Have we died from viruses before? There's the flu every year. Hello. Wake the fuck up. What is wrong with you, man? Nobody wore a surgical mask for fucking thousands of years. Now all of a sudden humans need to wear a surgical mask and they need to take like 72 vaccines. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Are you awake? Are you listening? Are you paying attention? Are you playing fucking Xbox? And fucking checking your damn IG feed, man. Y'all need to wake up. Take a look around. Hello. Shit's all up in your face, man. But, you know, I don't mean to scream at y'all. I don't want to rant at y'all. I just want to let you know that you know, you cannot solve the problem with the same thinking that was used to create it. So either you're going to shut the fuck up and you're going to listen to me and you're going to learn, or you're going to stay the same frustrated fuckboy who you are. And that's just it. You know, but I got some things to share, because I too once was not my greatest version, and I couldn't stand myself because I was a fucking bum, and I was a hater, and I was mad at everyone else. And it is what it is. And the system, you know, it can get you down. It can make you hateful, because, you know, the truth is that the shit is rigged. So, you know, you gotta rig it for yourself. You gotta have your own autonomy. You gotta create for yourself. You gotta think for yourself. Nobody is coming to save you. No one's gonna save you. You need to be your own savior. I'm not Jesus, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna save you. Don't worship me, you know. Don't praise me. Don't idolize anyone, man. Don't ever idolize another man, you know what I mean, or a human being. You know, you can appreciate them, you can respect them, you know, but at the end of the day, you're always gonna find something in somebody that doesn't quite resonate with you, where you're like, I like everything they say, but that, it's not my cup of tea. And that's gonna be the same thing with me. I'm not going to be and say everything you want to hear, and that does not mean that I don't have some valid things to say and I can't help a lot of people. I know that I can. I know that I can. And the reason why I know I can help a lot of people is because I help myself. And that's who you have to help first, and that's who you have to love first, and that's where it all starts. That's where you get to practice. You get to love yourself, you get to listen to yourself, you know, you get to give yourself advice, you be your own guru, and then you can go on and you can help others. And that's just the way it goes. And that's what this thing is. This thing for me and me giving you my thoughts is tithing. It's me giving back. It's giving back a little insight, because all my friends would say, man, come on, I need a motivational speech. I need you to kick that truth. I need you to kick that real shit. You know, so they would always be encouraging me, you know, to do what I do, and that's what I do. You know, I love humanity, but I don't love humans right now because they are so fucked up in the game, most of them. Us superhumans that are out of the matrix, and and not, you know, conditioned to all this and adhering and acquiescing to all this bullshit. We're a different breed, and we're probably creating different genetics at this point, because so many people, you're already half a cyborg, attached to your cell phone. You can barely think for yourself. If there wasn't Google Maps, you wouldn't know how to get nowhere. When I first started driving, you had to read the signs, man. You had to pay attention. You had to be alert. Nowadays, everything's automated. You know what I mean? Everything, your phone tells you what to do, when to wake up, where to go, what to have for lunch, what to buy. There's not a lot of free thought anymore. There's not a lot of autonomy. And so your brain is, it's atrophying. And you're becoming dumb as a motherfucker. And it needs to stop, man. You need to cut that shit out. If the human race is going to continue, you need to take back your humanity. You need to unplug sometimes. You need to recognize that all these things going on don't have to go on. All the pollution and all the destruction and all the wars and all the technology that's leaking, electromagnetic pollution into your brain, into your body. Like, all these things they're going on, but they don't have to, and you can protect yourself and you can defend yourself, and that's your responsibility, because you're the only one that can save yourself. I can lead you to the door, but you're gonna walk through it. And so my question for you is, are you ready to take that red pill? Are you ready to go down that rabbit hole? Are you ready to hear those uncomfortable truths? Are you ready to look at yourself in the mirror and face yourself and admit those things that you've done that you don't like, and seek to change them? Because that's the only way you're ever going to get peace of mind. That's the only way you'll ever feel better about yourself, is with progress. And and it comes in baby steps, but you got to start becoming a better person on a day-to-day, minute-to-minute, second-to-second level. You have to start being better. You have to start doing better. You have to start thinking better. That's simple principles, man. But it's not going to get done by being negative. Negativity creates more negativity. Hate creates more hate. You don't get out of a bad situation by being angry and hateful. You have to accept your situation. You have to take responsibility for it. And then you have to plan a way out. And it's that planning that's going to give you that peace of mind. When you start to have a plan of where you want to go, what you want to do with your life, that is going to give you, it's going to give you a lot of peace, because it's never going to be perfect. You're never going to be where you want to be, ever. That doesn't happen. And then the ride is over. But you have to start planning your life out and organizing your life, and through that organization, you're going to feel all that stress and that anxiety. It's going to start to alleviate, and it's going to fade away. And those are the thoughts that I have for you today, man. I just want you to think about what you're doing. I want you to plan out tomorrow, today. What are you going to do tomorrow? How are you going to spend those hours, those waking hours? Are you going to spend them being productive? Are you going to spend them enjoying your life? Or are you going to spend them on social media? You're going to spend them protesting and destroying things? You're going to spend them trolling people on the internet? You're going to spend them doing things that make it worse, that exacerbate the problem? Or are you going to be that change you want to see in the world? Are you going to do something awesome? You're going to wake up a little bit earlier. You're going to be extra nice to people for no reason. You're gonna walk into a room with perfect posture, fully erect, just beaming with positivity and goodness and kindness and strength. Are you gonna be that person? Because that's what the world's waiting for. That's what the world needs. Not you slimy little slouch-shouldered, little slacky, lazy, bum-ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Looking all disheveled and having a wishy-washy attitude on life. Nobody likes that. Nobody's going down in history for those type of movements, man. So check yourself, man. Do your best. Plan out what you're going to do tomorrow. Today's Saturday. What you doing Sunday? Make it a Sunday fun day. Make it an awesome day. Do your best, man. Sometimes you're in a fucked up situation. Make the best of it. But the only way out is up. remember that the only way out is up. I'm out. One.